This is Bob Gersh with East Coast Capital, and today's topic is why you shouldn't fear today's foreclosure headlines. If you've seen recent headlines about foreclosures surging in the housing market, you're certainly not alone. There's no doubt the stories in the media can be pretty confusing right now. They may even make you think twice about buying a home for fear the prices could crash. The reality is the data shows a foreclosure crisis is not where the market is headed. And understanding what that really means is mission critical if you want to know the truth about what's happening today. Here's a deeper look. According to the year-end 2022 U.S. foreclosure market report from ATTOM, foreclosure filings were up 115% from 2021. But down 34% from 2019. As media headlines grab onto the 115% increase, it's more important than ever to put that percentage into context. While the number of foreclosure filings did more than double last year, we need to remember why that happened and how it compares to more normal pre-pandemic years in the market. Thanks to the forbearance program and other relief options for homeowners, foreclosure filings were down to record low levels in 2020 and 2021. So any increase last year is no surprise, a jump up. Richard Shaga, Executive Vice President of Market Intelligence at ATTOM, notes, 18 months after the end of the government's foreclosure moratorium, and with less than 5% of the 8.4 million borrowers who entered the CARES Act forbearance program remaining, forbearance activity remains significantly lower than it was prior to the COVID-19 pandemic. It seems clear that government and mortgage industry efforts during the pandemic, coupled with a strong economy, have helped prevent millions of unnecessary foreclosures. Certainly, these options meant millions of homeowners could stay in their homes, allowing them to get back on their feet during a very challenging period. With home values rising at the same time, many homeowners who may have found themselves facing foreclosure under other circumstances were able to leverage their equity and sell their houses rather than face foreclosure, and that trend continues today. Foreclosures today are far below the record high 2.9 million was reported in 2010 when the housing market crashed. And so while foreclosures are rising, keep perspective in mind is key. As Bill McBride, founder and author of The Calculated Risk, noted just last week, the bottom line is there will be an increase in foreclosures during the next year from record low levels, but there will not be a huge wave of distressed sales as happened following the housing bubble. The distressed sales during the housing bubble led to cascading price declines, and that will not happen this time. The bottom line, right now, putting the data into context is more important than ever. While the housing market is experiencing an unexpected rise in foreclosures, it's nowhere near the crisis level seen when the housing bubble burst. And that won't lead to a crash in home prices. It's Bob Gersh with East Coast Capital. We do this blog, video, and audio podcast Monday through Friday. Feel free to check out my website, askbobgersh.com, to be able to see from there the blog as well as read it, and be able to listen to the audio portion also, as well as the video on YouTube. If you can bear with me, I'd like just to thank everyone for everything you've done for me over the last year or two. And I wish everyone a great week, a great day today and the rest of the week. And if I can be of any service to anyone at any point in time, please feel free to contact me. Again, Bob Gersh, East Coast Capital. AskBobGersh.com is the website to go to. Thank you and have a great rest of the day.